It's after midnight, and I'm at the park trying to level up my ping-pong game. If only I could hit like those other people. But there's a reason I want to get better at this game. Let me tell you about it. There's this park near where I live in China that's truly stunning. There's trees and nature, and the people there are doing all kinds of things. Like dancing, waving the sword around, yanking some chains, or even just leaning against a tree. Everyone seems to have a thing they do here, but I find myself a lot like this bird, awkwardly wandering around alone. There's a lot to see, so when I heard some commotion, I followed it to this part of the park I'd never been to before. And that's when I found this. The ping-pong corner. Wow, this place is awesome. I want to play. I couldn't help but watch for a while from outside the fence. In spite of being an outsider, not knowing much Chinese, or being any good at ping pong, I looked in and thought, I'd love to hit a white ball around with those people. Maybe if I'm good enough, I can join their group. So I got my courage up to walk in and sit near one of the tables. Then, this woman took a break and let me use her paddle. This is my chance to prove myself. Gosh, I suck. But for some reason, this woman kept encouraging me. And even gave me some helpful tips. And when I left, she said I should come back sometime. So I bought a paddle and picked up some cheap ping pong balls at a convenience store. But that doesn't mean I'm anywhere close to the skill level of the other people at the park. I've got to hit that little white ball thousands more times before I can become one of the crew. With that, I started to ride my bike to the park more often to play ping pong. And I decided to bring a camera along to document my progress. The Canon C80. You see, I'm what they call a one-man band cinematographer. I carry everything I need with me, and I usually work alone, which means I expect a lot out of what I carry. And this camera does a lot of cool things. I like the dual pixel autofocus with face tracking, so I can make sure my focus is spot on. And with Canon's mobile app, I can see what I'm doing and get those creative shots I love, all by myself. Showing up day after day, my game was still mediocre. I felt bad for the people who played with me because they had to do a lot of ball chasing. And hitting the ball all over the place is not a great first impression. One thing about the people I was playing with is they really love to teach, so I learned a few things. Like this vegetable chopping motion, the bird wing flap, and the sensitive dig. And yet, I was still chasing the ball around like crazy. I felt ashamed. But then I had an idea. Maybe what I needed is just to practice alone for a while. If I get up early enough, I bet I'll have the whole place to myself. There's no way people come here before 6 a.m. So with that in mind, I put my camera battery on charge and went to bed, getting up at 5 a.m. Well, I was wrong about being alone. This place is happening even before 6 a.m. But I set up on a table by myself anyway, and that didn't last very long.
Hello, hello, 你好, 你好. Wow.
And minutes later, the park was alive with activity, and I had a partner who even helped me film myself. All right, I think it's time to take a break. So you might be wondering how I got a lot of these shots. And most of it is thanks to this camera, the Canon C80. This camera can shoot at 6K 12-bit RAW LT, which sounds a little nerdy, but I found it really handy for recovering highlights in shots like this. It also has this space-saving H.265 codec that leaves enough room for all these cat videos I like to take. And no matter the codec, the colors look great, and so do the skin tones. I mean, look at that guy. And the camera has a triple base ISO, which has been a blessing for exposing my shots at low light, like when I shot this little fella. Break time is over. It's time to play some more ping pong. Maybe it's not time just yet. With my new physical routine of playing ping pong for hours a day, I started noticing a distinct, sharp pain in my right arm. So a family member recommended I go to this guy.
Wow. Yeah, 对. 厉害.
And it made a big difference. My paddle broke the day before, so I brought it to my friend Philip at the park. He's actually the person I bought it from in the first place. And this is when I learned the plight of a paddle repair person. When you start fixing one paddle, others will come. And soon, he was surrounded by uncles fixing their half-broken paddles. Wow.
Almost broken.
And eventually, he fixed all of them, including mine.
Look, like a new one.
Yeah, it looks brand new.
Brand new one.
Brand new paddle.
Brand new.
That's impressive. The more I played, the more I improved. But also, I started to get to know a lot of people I was playing with. Like this ultra-fit uncle, whose finger strengthening routine I just had to try. I was studying Chinese one day when this guy showed up.
我是老师. 你是? Oh, 你是老师. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. 天阴声母韵母. 你把这个声母韵母学好了.
And he instantly went into teacher mode and helped me study.
我听不懂.
Some people read my palms.
Have many girlfriends? Where you're young?
When I was young?
And I'm now friends with the woman who got me playing ping pong in the first place. She insists I call her Lao Beijing.
这个人很好，他很好。
他叫小石。
Months ago, I stood outside that fence thinking I needed to be good at ping pong to be a part of this group. I was so wrong. It's not really about your skill, although that helps. What actually matters the most is to show up, play the best you can, and enjoy the time you have with the people you're playing with. Pretty simple, right? And the person I have to thank for it all is this woman, whose welcoming spirit brought me here in the first place. She's one of these people that makes you feel like you belong. Ping pong is a great game, but what makes it even better are the people you play it with. I had a great time filming this little guy too, especially on such a nice camera.